Hey, welcome to this explainer. Look, I want you to just take a breath, settle in, and really listen for a second, okay? We're diving into a concept today that, honestly, might feel a little heavy at first, maybe even a bit intimidating, but I promise you by the time we wrap up, it's going to be the most liberating thing you've ever heard. Today we're talking about the sovereignty of self-rescue. Basically, it's about taking absolute, total ownership of your life. Let's just sit with that word for a minute. Sovereignty. It literally means supreme power. It means having the ultimate, final authority over your own rescue, your own progress, your own life. All right, let's get into it.
So, I've got a direct question for you. Do you know the absolute biggest lie we keep telling ourselves? Because we all do it. Every single one of us has this narrative playing on a loop in the back of our heads. It's this little story we whisper to ourselves when things get hard, when we're stuck in a rut, or when life just, doesn't go the way we mapped it out. We create this quiet space of vulnerability where we're secretly hoping something outside of us will just step in and fix the narrative. But what is that specific lie we're clinging to?
We tell ourselves, well, one day, someone's going to help me. One day, I'll finally feel ready. Man, it's such a comforting illusion, right? And we cling to it day after day. We wait for this miracle person to just walk into our lives and recognize all our hidden potential. Or we hold out for this sudden, dramatic breakthrough that'll magically fix all our problems overnight. We say things like, I just need the right mentor, or I just need to catch a lucky break. We totally convince ourselves that readiness is this magical feeling that'll suddenly wash over us if we just wait long enough.
But listen to me. Here is the brutal truth we have to face today. No one is coming to save you. I really want you to let that sink in for a second. No perfect moment is arriving. There's no miracle person on their way. There's no sudden breakthrough that's going to magically fix your life by tomorrow morning. It is just you. And look, I know that sounds incredibly harsh right out of the gate, but I want you to sit with the weight of it, because deeply understanding this is the absolute key to everything that comes next.
Now you might be wondering, why is that harsh truth so important? Because realizing no one is coming is actually the most powerful catalyst you will ever experience. Seriously, the exact moment you internalize that no one is coming to your rescue, you finally stop waiting and you start becoming. You stop looking out the window for a savior, and you finally start looking in the mirror. You realize that the rescue mission, it has to be led by you.
Let's break down what this waiting actually looks like in the real world. We wait for motivation to hit us like a lightning bolt. We wait for our friends or family to validate our ideas so we feel safe. We wait for Monday to start the diet or January 1st to launch the business. We wait for life to just magically get easier. Think about your own life right now. Which one of these are you secretly waiting for? Because this habit of waiting, it completely paralyzes capable, wildly talented people. We trick ourselves into believing that waiting is a form of preparation. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's literally just procrastination dressed up to look responsible.
And here is where the math of life gets genuinely terrifying. Days turn into months. You spend days waiting for the perfect moment to start that project or make that career change. Then months slip by and you're still hoping for some external support to push you forward. And then years pass, and suddenly you look around and you are in the exact same place. Not because you aren't capable, not because you aren't smart enough, but purely because you were waiting. Time is the one resource you literally cannot get back, and waiting burns it faster than anything else.
But hey, let's shift the narrative right here. This isn't about leaving you in despair. This is about liberation. True freedom is the realization that nobody is responsible for your success but you. Meaning, your life is entirely in your control. Listen carefully to this. Nobody is thinking about your dreams as much as you are. Nobody is losing sleep over your goals. And you know what? That isn't sad. That is the ultimate form of freedom. Reframing this changes the whole shebang. You are on your own, and that's exactly why you have the immense power to steer the ship anywhere you want it to go.
Every single morning when your feet hit the floor, you face a fork in the road. On one side, you've got blame and excuses. That's living in the past, blaming your current situation or pointing fingers at everybody else. It's a dead-end mindset. Life does not reward excuses. On the other side, you've got action and building. That means moving forward, pushing your limits, and doing the deep, unglamorous work. Life only rewards those who take action to build their future. Excuses don't lay bricks, my friend. Actions do.
Which brings us to this incredibly vital insight. You don't need anyone to believe in you. You just need to move. Taking control means you no longer need permission to start. You don't need a stamp of approval from the world to grow. Even if the beginning is incredibly messy, even if it's agonizingly slow or genuinely scary, you move anyway.
Do not let the lack of a cheering section keep you sitting on the bench. You have to become your own momentum.
Now we've got to address the biggest psychological trap of all, waiting for confidence. We fundamentally misunderstand the relationship between feeling ready and taking action. We think, oh, I need to feel 100% confident before I take the first step. But the reality of human behavior is the exact opposite. Confidence isn't a prerequisite for action. It is the direct byproduct of it.
Let's look at how this actually works in practice. Step 1, start messy. Step 2, become ready. You don't feel ready and then magically start hitting the gym consistently or writing a best-selling book. You start awkwardly, messily. Maybe you launch a buggy first version of an app, or you write a terrible, clunky first draft of a novel, and then you become ready. Those people you admire the most, I guarantee you they didn't start with perfect confidence. They started messy and their readiness was forged in the fire of actually doing the work. So stop waiting for perfect conditions. Embrace the messy beginning.
All right, so here we are. Consider this your wake-up call. If you want change, you've got to create it. If you want success, you have to chase it. If you want a better life, you have to build it yourself. It all comes down to your ultimate decision. Yes, the path's going to be hard. Yes, you will fail along the way. You're going to doubt yourself, and there will be days you just want to throw in the towel. But you have a definitive choice to make today. Right now, you either push yourself or you stay stuck. There is zero middle ground.
So make the decision today. Stand up. No more waiting. Drop every single excuse you've been carrying around in your back pocket.
Take control. Stop depending on others to light the way for you. You have the matches. You have the power right now to claim total ownership over your path moving forward. Look back at the people you look up to. Nobody saved them. They saved themselves.
Do the work. Wake up early when you don't feel like it. Work intensely when nobody is watching and nobody's clapping for you. Keep going when it sucks, because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. And the only way out, the only way up, is through your own relentless effort. And the best part is, you don't need anyone to save you. You are entirely capable on your own.
I want to wrap up this explainer by leaving you with this thought. Let it be the fuel for whatever you choose to do next. This is your life, your responsibility, your moment. Now go and become the person you are meant to be. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. The tools are literally laid out right in front of you. So, what are you going to build today?